Live from New Orleans,
another show that until the virus goes away.
Can't you follow directions? It's a show a day until it goes away.
it's another
Show a day until the virus goes away.
Unbelievable.
This is the announcer guy speaking. Today on the big show.
Coming up on today's show, man, we got a blockbuster show, hopefully better than yesterday's. Hey, it's live TV. We're going to be talking to the lovely and talented Brandi Duncan, who is the development director at New Orleans Mission, which if you want to cause the support, we're going to give you one. All right? You want to be blessed by supporting something, we're going to give you one. We're also going to be talking to a guy named Martin Wilmont. He's got this, it's not a dog and pony show. It's a dinosaur and pony show that is hitting the neighborhoods of Baton Rouge. We're going to talk to him. It's somewhat interesting. Of course, today is Open Mic Wednesday. If you've been following us on Facebook or on the Instagram, you'll see how you can participate, and we'll hopefully get you on. We want you to check in. If you want to be on, just like you see Brandi's face right here, you could be on the big show today. Just to give you a quick update, Katie will be back tomorrow. We miss her. And if you're noticing what I got going here, this is my N420 mask, okay? Now, it does a couple things, okay? Number one, it blocks the nasal passages, okay? It blocks it blocks those nasal passages, and then prevents me from touching my face. Because if I'm going to touch my face, it's going to be in this general area right here. You see?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What is that made of?
Oh, yeah. It's the N420.
Yeah, that looks like it's made in China, sir.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's not. It was actually made in Venezuela.
In Venezuela?
In Venezuela. All right. If you're looking on our screen in the bottom left, you see Brandi Duncan there. She's head of development for the New Orleans Mission, which is a organization that we here at the show do support, not only with our prayers, but financially. And we have her on here live today. Hey, Brandi.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing really well. Obviously, we were talking to the director of Team Gleason yesterday, Paul Varisco, and what we're trying to let people know out there is that during these crazy butt times that the nonprofits sometimes suffer in these times, and we want to make sure that these great causes that are so predominant and important in our community continue to get supported during this COVID-19 pandemic. So it's good to have you. It's good to have you on the show. Let's have a round of applause for Brandi. And she's worthy of applause. Also, Brandi, we're going to be talking a little bit about in this show. This is after we're done with you, about the COVID-19 Stash Challenge. Do we got Matt's picture, Nick, ready? Is that ready right now?
It's not ready, but it will be.
Okay. Well, as soon as I see it pop up.
Things going on. Okay.
All right. All right, Brandi. Tell us about some of the challenges that New Orleans Mission is facing during this crazy time.
Yes. Well, to be honest, we've had actually a lot of great victories, great, powerful, amazing moments that God has just been providing and making a way in the midst of all this that's been going on. There's been a project that we've had on the books for about 2 years that through this whole dynamic and situation, we now have been able to move forward with. There were some buildings that we've been wanting to get basically for our day room. Because right now, currently, when people come to the New Orleans Mission, they can be as guests. They stay for 21 days, but they go out into the community during the day. That's not our heart. We don't believe that that's God's heart. We want them to stay safe. And so this day room creates a space where they can go during the day. They don't have to go back under the bridges. But the city had given us red tape on this for about 2 years. And through this whole situation, the city came to us asking us to have people quarantined. And we're like, well, we don't have the ability to do that unless you help us with these buildings and this day room coming together. And so that created an avenue to get the buildings here. They're on our property. We will have plumbing and electric done tomorrow, actually. It's really just been amazing. Something that took so long has now progressed so quickly
Awesome.
through this really hard time. It's been miraculous.
So these are prefab buildings, right? They're prefab.
Yes.
They bring them in.
Modular
They're not trailers. They're buildings,
Right.
And you're doing all the plumbing. This will be a place where they can stay for how long? You said 21 days.
No, so what's going to happen is this is our day center. So we're going to have a weight room.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We're going to have a Bible reading meditation room. We're going to have a game room, and there's one more. A computer room housed with volunteers, computers for people to be able to resume write, research jobs and stuff like that. So all those buildings can be sponsored. That's a great way of getting involved. But yeah, it's definitely something we're looking forward to. We think it's going to serve people in the community very well.
And New Orleans Mission is not only a organization / ministry that takes care of the homeless, but they're also involved in other things like something that I've gotten involved with and recommend you do as well is Lynn Haven Retreat on the North Shore for Women. Tell them a little bit about that and some of the ladies that are over there.
Yes. So we also help women that have been suffered with human trafficking, addiction as well. So our recovery center for women, it's Lynn Haven Retreat Center. The women live on the site, but they're also able to run events as a means of generating income for themselves. They've also done Redemption NOLA, which is a new jewelry brand that they're creating where the women actually make it and kind of share their story through it, which is an incredible opportunity as well. So 80% of what they make from running events as well as the joy goes into a savings for them. So after their year program where they're recovering, after that year, they're able to have a stash of available funds to be able to restart their life over.
Okay, so now that's Lynn Haven Retreat on the North Shore. I believe it's in Bush. No, where's it?
No, it's in Hammond.
Hammond. Okay, it's in Hammond. And then also you have the Giving Hope Retreat. That's for the guys.
Yes, that's for our men. That's in Lacombe, Louisiana.
Nice area. Now, if they go to the New Orleans Mission website, you'll see links to all these other causes.
So it's all the same. So basically, we're 3 locations, but everyone starts off in New Orleans. And if they're a part of our program, then they go to the locations on the North Shore. That's where the locations on the North Shore come in. And then after that, after the year program, they also have the opportunity to be in our master's, potential master's program where they help run with some of the operations here in New Orleans.
Okay. So now where's the biggest need right now as we speak? Where's the biggest
need? The biggest need right now is in New Orleans. I would say more than the other 2 facilities, but they all have their own needs. But yes, I would say New Orleans probably, and we call New Orleans the emergency room. That's where we serve our guests. That's where they're doing lunch service, a dinner service for the community.
Okay, and if someone wants to make a donation in any or all of those areas, they go to
neworleans.org. But also they can text 77948.
Okay, wait a minute. You cut out 77948. Was that it?
77948. They can text that. And it'll bring your link right to your phone to be able to access that information.
Look, let me tell you, I think this is one of the most important organizations in the city, and they do great work. The people high up are, the real deal. And when you donate money to these causes, that's where the money goes.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that.
One thing that was really awesome about the day room, this was a project that we thought would be 200,000 plus. We're looking at about 70 to 80 grand through all the savings, the different ways like plumbing, electric is not going to cost near as much as it was, which is also just miraculous. Just a blessing from the Lord that it's not going to be near. So all those funds that have been raised to work on this project are going to be, even more so going even further, which is pretty awesome.
So y'all are working remotely, but you're working hard, huh?
Well, currently I am at the office and I also have, my little mask.
Oh, very nice.
But yeah, I'm back at the office. So some of us are here, some of us are remote, but yeah, varies.
Well, we want to be sure that you say hi to Kirk over there. Kirk
I will. Yes.
Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk. You better be working. He better not be loafing, okay?
Oh, he is.
All right, make sure. That's it. It's no laughing matter. Hey, stay with us for a second here, Brandi. Go ahead and put the picture of Matt up there, because Brandi,
Certainly. All right. This is Matt with his quarantine mustache, which is some kind of challenge. I think that's bouncing around for some reason. So here we go.
So
what do we think about this?
There he is. That's Matt Ballerino, business banker. And we had him on a couple shows ago talking about some of these small business loans and how you can get relief. So he has been working on this mustache, a COVID-19 mustache. And I have been working on the same. Now go ahead and flip over to me and we'll see. You'll see the beginning if you can see past my 420 mask.
Wow. Coming in.
That's 2 days, but we're putting out a COVID-19 challenge to all you guys and even girls. Some girls can grow a mustache. You know, if you're a gal and you can grow a stash, you know, we're asking you, stop the bleaching and join us. So we're doing a COVID-19 stash challenge. Now, look, you see Nick there. Nick's got a beard and he's already got the stash. Now, here's the way this is going to work. Mm-hmm. All right. As soon as Teddy and my stash grow in to where you can definitely see we got a stash, the beard's got to go, Nick.
That's fine.
Okay.
And I'll do some variations of mustaches throughout the day. I'll start it off with the handlebar and then I'll end up with the little the toothbrush.
Yeah, part it in the middle. For sure, dude. For sure, dude.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. All right, so that's coming up. This is the COVID-19 challenge. Hey, Brandi, thanks a lot. Yes. You know, you're one of my favorite people, and we're gonna make a donation. I'll go online and throw some money at you, and we invite everyone else to do the same. The show has been throwing a lot of money around because there's a lot of good causes right now that need help, and we know that this affliction is just for a little while. Yes. Just for a little while. It's not for under. Brandi Duncan, the lovely and talented. Thanks, Brandi.
Thank you.
Welcome back to another COVID-19 edition of All Over the Road. It's Open Mic Wednesday, and here's our first contestant.
All right, let's bring in Jimmy.
Got it.
Hey, what's happening?
Don't touch Jimmy. Don't touch him. How do you like my N420 mask, baby? You like it?
I like that. I like the.
What it does is it filters in things. It eliminates droplets. It's stylish, and it's a big help when you want to touch your face.
Yeah, I was thinking it helped with social distancing.
Hey, dude, that's a good mic you got there, and I'm glad you got a good mic because we got some
Gaming
stuff
headset.
we need you. Yeah, we have some stuff that we want you to do to say. So now you know Nick. That's Ted over there. Have you ever met Ted before? No,
huh? I don't think I've met Ted.
Hey, Jimmy. Tell Ted what I do every time I drive by your house on Oak Lawn in Metairie. Tell him what I do.
Normally around 6:45 a.m., I'll be laying in bed and I hear Vic driving by yelling, "Don't touch Jimmy!" And I kid you not, I've had neighbors ask me, they're like, "There was some strange man in front of your house. He was yelling things." I was like, you're right about the strange man part."
If you're thinking about it, don't do it. Don't touch Jimmy. Okay, so Jimmy, this is, I want to give you a proper introduction because you are Jimmy Lancaster, and I consider you to be the all over the road New Orleans content founder. You're the founder of content because back on
you didn't even know.
Back on May 9th of last year, episode 4, Jimmy was on the show. And what Jimmy said that changed all of our lives is he said this. I hope I'm going to try to do it justice, okay? I like the stories.
I like the stories. That's it.
So when I heard Ted,
he goes, I listen for the stories.
Yeah, no, it's more like this. I like the stories. It's kind of like that.
That's it, Jimmy. That's a great impression. I love it.
It is. I'm doing good impressions. Let me tell you.
Jimmy said. Yeah. Now, Jimmy, from the last show that you said that you like the stories till now, have you heard any good stories from us that you'd like to share or say, which ones might have been your favorite or, anything that sticks out to you? I know I'm kind of putting you on the spot.
Putting me on the spot. I can't. I don't know. They're
No,
all good.
Okay.
They're all good. That's a good answer.
I think anything that comes out of Vic's mouth is great. So,
well, and the thing that you have to realize, Jimmy, and this is absolutely positively true. If I'm lying, I'm dying, and grits ain't poultry, eggs ain't grits ain't groceries, eggs ain't poultry. And Mona Lisa's a man. Is that when you said, "I like the stories," all right, the whole show did a pivot.
I like pivots.
We had to pivot the whole show. Because that's what this show's about, is about stories. You know, we tell stories. We give people a platform to tell stories. Some will make you laugh. Some will make you cry. And some will make you say, what in the heck was that?
I think it was the one about you were DJing. I'm trying to remember how it went, but you were DJing and you had some character. And
Yeah, the wife.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's a good story.
I was crying laughing.
Yeah. So Teddy, what we want to do, and Teddy is our official, content consultant, is what Teddy is. Teddy, what I was hoping we could do with Jimmy real quick today, is maybe give him a couple liners that he could do, and then we can run him on, future shows. Like for instance, here's one you can do, Jimmy, something like this, and I'm gonna try to, I know I can't sound like it, but I'll give it my best shot. Okay, something like this.
You don't have to do it as Jimmy. You could just do it as you, and then Jimmy could.
The line,
no, I have to do it.
Okay.
I have to do it as Jimmy. Okay, go ahead.
Do it your way. It's your show.
Hello, this is Jimmy Lancaster, and I listen to All Over the Road because I like the stories.
Okay,
simple.
All right, let's
so good.
Should I do it? Should I do it first?
I like.
Yeah, you go ahead and try it first.
Okay. I'm Jimmy Lancaster, and I listen to Aotr because I like the stories.
Okay. You got it, Jimmy? Okay. Silent. Wait. Quiet on the set. Wait a minute. Hold on. Quiet on the set. Okay. Now, Jimmy, take a deep breath. You don't want to run out of breath. Yeah. We're going to use this on future store. Go ahead.
Do you want me to do it in the voice that you make, or
no, just your regular voice.
My natural voice.
Don't impersonate us impersonating you.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because I think that'd be much more fun. But all right. My name is Jimmy, and I listen to All Over the Road podcast here for the stories.
All right. Well, that's okay. All right. That's
okay.
Good.
No,
that one's in the can.
Let's take it again.
Let's take it like this one. Hey, this is Jimmy Lancaster, and I listen. No, I listen and watch All Over the Road New Orleans because I like the stories.
It's becoming more and more.
Okay. Let me see if I
go ahead.
All right.
Just be natural, though.
Be natural.
Oh no! Oh, gosh. Okay. Hey, this is Jimmy Lancaster, and I listen to All Over the Road for the stories.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Right. All right. Now here we're gonna do another one. Okay. Do one like this.
If you like stories, you'll want to listen to All Over the Road New Orleans. If you like stories, go ahead.
Wait, and before you do it like this. Do 3, 2, 1, and then do it. So that way we can start the machine.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Wait, what do you want me to say?
If you want to hear good stories, listen to All Over the Road New Orleans. I'm Jimmy Lancaster.
It's different every time.
All right. 3, 2, 1. If you like to listen to good stories, listen to All Over the Road podcast with Vic DelGiorno.
Okay.
Dick.
Okay.
Did you say Dick?
Dick Belgiorno.
No, but I will next time.
Giorno.
Teddy, you want to give him one to do? That one
right there. Do this one. Hi, I'm Jimmy Lancaster. Some of the stories on All Over the Road send a tingle down my leg.
No. How about this? Some of the stories on All Over the Road, you go like this.
Was it a tingle or a tinkle?
Hey, I'm going to mute my microphone and just watch.
No, you can't say tinkle.
I thought he said tinkle.
Oh, you said tinkle? What's it?
He's glitching. He's
He said tinkle.
He's mad.
He's bugging out.
He's leaving. Maybe something like this, because the stories are fantastic. How's that? Give us one like that, and we'll let you go. We're gonna use
Okay. All right. How about
like to watch All Over the Road as Vic entertains himself. No.
That's not funny.
Out of bounds.
That
was out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
I don't know.
And yeah, because the stories are fantastic. One more, Jimmy. Come on.
All right. I come to all over.
No, it's
All right,
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I come to All Over the Road to hear the stories.
Because they're fantastic.
Perfect.
Because they're fantastic.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Wait, now, Jimmy, what do you think about this?
What do you think about that right there, Jimmy? You got a comment or suggestion on that?
I'm gonna stay out.
Is this a good look?
I like
Is this something your wife would be a fan of?
Maybe not my wife, but I'm sure Katie loves it. So.
Someone's wife. Okay. All right.
He looks like somebody that would be peering through the shades of my bathroom window. Get away! Get away!
I did when I saw the episode on Monday. I was like, Trish, come look at this mustache on Matt.
How many days is that mustache there on Matt? How many days?
Well, he had the beard. He had the beard beforehand, so it's tough to say.
Well,
yeah, it's easy for us guys that
for
just
Vic
let
and
the,
myself, that would be about a week,
peach
right?
fuzz grow. Yeah, it's probably about a week's worth of growth. I would think.
Yeah, well, he had the advantage that Nick has, where he already has a beard and a mustache, and he just shaved off the beard.
Yeah.
So that's how that.
Well, mine's going to be mainly gray, so I don't know how it's going to.
That's
show
okay.
up.
That's very distinguishing, Ted.
Yeah, be you. You be you, and I'm gonna be me. Okay.
Okay.
It's open, Mike. It's open. It's open, Mike Wednesday. We want you to be on because it's open, Mike Wednesday.
It's Open Mic Wednesday. Jimmy, thank you for being a good sport and being on Open Mic.
Thanks for having me.
Wednesday. You want to stick around for a while?
I'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, stick around for a while. We're waiting on, T-Rex Man. I call him T-Rex. Right, Teddy? I mean, T-Rex Man sounds good, doesn't it?
I like it.
Yeah, T-Rex Man. I'm going to leave that lick in the background. Can you hear a little bit of that lick?
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's a nice lick.
Martin, I have him billed as Martin Wilmot, dinosaur hunter.
That's it.
Oh, I like that.
It'll
Sure.
look like this.
Perfect.
I like that. In case you're just joining us, this is a show a day until it goes away. And I know a lot of you miss Katie Bellarino. She'll be back on the show again tomorrow. Okay, so all you Katie fans, let's see. Whenever we have Katie on the show, we get more views. When it's just us fellas. Fellas, because she's very talented. So she'll be back on the show tomorrow. We are doing the COVID-19 stash challenge, guys. Gals, if you can do it, we're all growing mustaches. Okay. And we're going to keep these stashes until, we are all able to go back out and eat like at Irene's Cuisine and all these great restaurants, that we have in town.
Hey, can we do a poll?
What's that, buddy?
Yes, a little poll between the four of us. When do you think this thing's going to end? Any idea? Just your feeling. You think it's going to end at the end of April?
I'm really hoping so.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by end?
Well, I mean, things will at least start to get back to what it was, like it was.
Like the whole lockdown.
No,
I guarantee you that the president's going to roll this thing back out first thing in May, end of April. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind.
I feel the same way. I think he's going to, at the end of April 30, start opening things up and say, let's get the economy going. Let's get back to normal. Yeah. But I think he's going to get some resistance. That's what I anticipate.
If they don't, we're going to have other problems.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy, for that. Thank you so much.
I agree. Jimmy's right.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get school's pretty much out for the year. That's pretty much a given, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, Jimmy, are you a sports guy?
Not really a sports guy. I'm more of like an esports guy.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right.
So
Which
you're-
is, it's our time to shine, baby.
exactly.
It's our time.
He's been prepared for this for years.
Right.
What
Which
games
is
have
being
you
overloaded.
been playing? What games you been playing, Jimmy?
I've been playing a little bit of Rocket League. It's like a soccer game with cars. You hit the ball with the car. I play PUBG, Counter-Strike. Sometimes I play some other things, but those are the main ones.
Now, the Rocket League, is that a PC thing? Are you a PC guy, a PlayStation guy, an Xbox guy?
I'm a PC gamer. I've been PC gaming probably since I was 8 or so, since my dad always had PCs. But you can play it on Xbox. It's cross-platform. So
That's exactly what I was going to ask. Okay.
Yeah. It's
I'm gonna have to get it, and maybe we can link
Dude,
up on Rocket League at least.
Join me. It's.
I'm pretty bad at shooting games, but I like the idea of soccer with cars.
I know you can't go wrong. It's really so much fun.
It's Open Mic Wednesday. We got an open mic.
Open Mic Wednesday. Okay, Teddy, where's Martin? I guess he's still doing his thing, huh?
Well, he said he had those kids to entertain there for about 20 minutes, so he should be checking in pretty soon, hopefully.
Oh, here he comes. Here comes Martin.
There he is.
Martin back.
Let's
There we
bring
go.
Martin up.
We're gonna put Martin in the mix right meow.
Let's hear it for Martin.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up, buddy?
You can see us?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why don't you put him on? Ted? There he is.
Yeah.
Martin Wilmot has got quite an amazing little show he's putting on. Now, tell us what you normally do and what you're doing now.
Okay, so we're part of the Dinosaur Experience. It's a family-owned business. We're based in Watson, and we have our 2 T-Rexes. We've got Nash, who you can see behind me, and Rexy. He's our baby T-Rex. And normally we do birthday parties. We go and visit birthdays. We spend about an hour there. And we do school visits and library visits and public events. That's what we normally do. Now, obviously, because of what's going on at the moment and nobody can leave their houses and everyone's stuck at home, we thought the best thing that we could do to bring some smiles and raise some spirits would be to drive around and visit a few people at home. And it started with visiting, just local area tours and going and finding a few friends in the houses and waving. And the more we did it, the more requests we get. And now we're just spending every minute of the day driving around. Everybody's emailing us and asking us to come. We're doing the best we can. We can't get to everybody, but we're doing the best we can to get around as many. I mean, last night it was 9 o'clock at night by the time we finished, and all the little ones were standing out there in their pajamas waving and waiting for us. So it's very heartwarming. So that's what we're doing.
It's
So that
pretty
T-Rex you're
amazing.
holding right there looks like it's alive.
How do you work that? How do you work that thing?
It's we sent him away to Hogwarts, and we got a little bit of a magic spell and brought him back to life.
No kidding.
It's a trade secret. No,
Secret of the
this arm here is fake. This arm here,
Oh, I see.
if you can, you see.
Now, was that a dinosaur accident? I'm just kidding.
No. I've got to say, I'll give a shout out to my friend Barton Gilly. He actually made this for us. He works on movies and things, special effects, and he was the guy that made Rexy here for us. He's a one-off. There's no others in the world like him, and we're very proud of him. He does, and he fools a lot of children. They think he's absolutely real, so it's cool.
I gotta imagine that's just a great thing to have at a kid's birthday party.
Oh yeah, we're very popular. We're very popular. We only started a year ago. We're the only people in Louisiana that are doing it. There are other companies that travel around the country that do dinosaur shows, but we're the only ones that actually visit homes and do birthday parties. And it's our first year. Well, this is coming into our second year now, and we were getting busier and busier. Now, what's happened? Obviously, everyone from this sort of like last 2 months are now putting their stuff into the end of the year. So the end of the year is looking very, very busy for us. But at the moment, we're the same as everybody else. We're just trying to raise spirits and make people smile.
When the quarantine started, when did you start visiting neighborhoods? Just a couple weeks ago
Probably
now?
we've been doing this for about a week now. We started. See, I also have another job. I work for Walmart, and so this week I've used all my vacation. The plan was to get everybody done this week, but what's happened is the more we do, the more requests we get. So we're going to have to see what we could do about next week. So I've only got till Sunday, and then I've got to go back to work. But I can, on my days off, we'll be doing this as well.
Well, where are you right now?
We're in Central, which is a small town.
That's Teddy's old neck of the woods, Teddy.
Oh, my
That's your old
neighborhood.
neck of the woods, yeah.
Oh yeah, well, we're in Central. My wife, who's filming at the moment, she's a school teacher area quite well, and we're doing a few subdivisions over here today.
Now, do you have a little? Go ahead, go ahead, Teddy.
They want you to come out.
Go ahead, Teddy.
I'm sorry, I didn't
do
hear
it again.
How do they reach you? Facebook? They want you to come to their neighborhood?
Yeah, that's correct. If people go to our Facebook page, which is the Dinosaur Experience, if they search for us, they can put requests on there for us to come. Now, I will say that we can't come to everybody. We're trying really hard. It just isn't enough hours in the day. But if there are lots and lots of people, the more requests we get from one area, the more likely it is that we'll look at coming to that area. And also, if there's Starbucks nearby, that's probably a good indication.
So it's the Dinosaur Experience.
That's correct, yeah.
Yep.
If you look on Facebook, the Dinosaur Experience.
Got it.
And
hey, do you have
our website is
right now? I mean, kids are walking around the neighborhood looking for something to do. They're outside playing more than in the past, which is good, getting out, getting some exercise. But if you want the kids, if you're in the Baton Rouge area, I guess you only go so far with your T-Rex, right?
That's right, yeah. Yeah, that's right. We have to be within limits. We're doing it around our local area. We're based in Watson, so Denham Springs, Watson, Central. We're looking at Prairieville, possibly Mandeville and Covington. We get a lot of interest from over there. Unless, of course, if your name is Drew Breeze, then we'll be there in about an hour.
And then I guess it's overall it's free, but you can make a donation to cover gas or whatever expenses that are incurred, right?
That's right. Yeah, we 5-6 days we were saying, look, we don't want any money. But obviously people are almost insisting to give. And if they do, that's very kind. It's paying for our gas. And normally it buys us something to eat on the way home. But don't for 1 second think that you have to contribute for us to come. It's just something that people are doing because they're saying thank you. So, we don't ask for any money, but if people want to contribute, then they can do.
Now, do you have a soundtrack that goes with it or something?
The dinosaurs do make noises. We haven't got them switched on at the moment, but
okay.
They do make noises. Nash actually behind us here. He actually walks around.
No kidding!
There's
Wow.
A performer there's a performer that gets inside, who walks around. And on birthdays, the kids take him for a little walk around the yards. They can feed him. He plays games and that sort of thing. So he's not just a statue. That's a real dinosaur.
Does he poo? Does he poo, Martin?
Does he what, sorry?
I said, does he
doesn't.
poo?
Although he can.
I got you.
There you go.
I got you. What you got up there, Nick? What are you doing? What is that?
I was just playing around. Sorry.
Okay, well, don't play around, okay? Don't play around. Okay, Martin, so if someone wants to go, maybe have you pass around their neighborhood in the Baton Rouge area, they can go to your Facebook page and then at least put out a request, and you may or may not get to it expeditiously, but you'll definitely, put it in the queue, right? Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's right.
That sound about right?
Am I as best we can?
Yeah.
But there's not enough time.
Yeah, no guarantees.
To get to everybody. It's best if you're in a subdivision. If you're in a subdivision, we can't get down to little country roads for one person, but subdivisions we try and get around.
Well, look, I got two grandsons, and both of them are going to be 3 years old in August, the first week of August. So if this thing is over, I'd love to have you come and do a birthday party. So you definitely got one customer when this thing is over, because I think that's really cool.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, we'd be very pleased to do that for you. Just give us just get on our website and drop us a line, and we'll get in touch and we'll see what we can do.
I don't know how much money we can pay you, but we can certainly pay you in gum. In case you want some gum.
All right.
Pretty heavy
Well,
in gum.
we work.
Hey, Martin.
We work. What we do.
We appreciate you, man.
All right.
Thanks for being on.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good. Thank you. Thanks for the time, guys. And
Thanks a
be
lot,
safe.
buddy.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
All right.
Martin Wilmot, ladies and gentlemen, the Dinosaur Man.
The Dinosaur Experience. If you want to look into your neighborhood, go on Facebook and search the Dinosaur Experience.
Dinosaurs are us. Welcome to the All Over the Road New Orleans newsroom with a COVID-19 update. Here's Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
It's still happening.
Jimmy, when in doubt,
Here's
and here.
you know, before we got on YouTube and Facebook Live, everybody thought the announcer guy was a different guy. Now everybody, the cat's out the bag. Yes, I am the announcer guy, but I will say this: when I do the announcer guy, it's kind of an out of body experience. I'm really not me anymore.
Mhm.
Don't ask me why. I might need to get
No,
some
we
therapy
can tell
for this.
because you become a different person.
I do.
You suck at anything. I'm the announcer guy.
It's always a different person.
Thing. Yeah.
Trisha Lancaster just piped in and said Jimmy is so cute. I imagine she's
I paid her to say that. So doesn't count.
I can't disagree, Trish.
yeah, definitely. I would definitely agree with that.
I like what Brandi said. What's the deal with Vic and poop?
It just happened to go that way.
It's open Wednesday. It's open back Wednesday. It's open back there.
Well, I guess we've run out of open mic people. Sorry to say. But hey, Jimmy, thanks, buddy. You're a very good sport.
Thanks for having me. It's been a lifelong dream.
Yep.
Yeah.
And be sure to tune in again tomorrow, people, because we're going to have another show. Don't forget about our mustache COVID-19 stash challenge. Get yourself on board with this. And, we're going to, and you know what we should do? We should give away a big prize for the best mustache. What do you think?
What's it going to be?
I don't know.
Maybe your 420 mask?
I'll tell you what. I will give my actual 420 mask away to the winner. That's a good idea for the
Will it
mustache.
be sanitized, though?
Yeah. Teddy, where's Hazel? Is Hazel around?
Actually, I think she could go show a house.
Oh, she did? Okay. Well, tell her to be safe.
Keep working.
Tell her to be safe. Whatever she does. All right. Well, I guess that's it. That's it for today. Okay. Be sure to join us again tomorrow at 3:00 for another exciting edition of All Over the Road New Orleans COVID-19.
Thanks for being on, Jimmy, and Martin also, and Brandi, of course.
And remember, don't touch Jimmy.
Social distancing.
All Over the Road New Orleans is a presentation. GoldPricesNow.com. And Coin Frederick, be sure to mind your money.
Thanks, America.
Tell a friend. Share it. Use it, but don't abuse it.
Show, you cool cats and kittens.